Have you ever been able to sit on Santa Claus's lap? Have you been able to experience the warmth that Santa provides us every year? Hello everyone, this is once again your life transformation coach Neeraj Singhvi, all set to make you live a better life, a life of power as Santa Claus is coming to town this Christmas. Christmas is here once again. After a tumultuous year of the pandemic and uncertainty, with Christmas there is hope on the horizon. And who comes along with all the goodies this year too? Hey, it's Santa Claus. We have all lived our lives thinking about Santa flying around in his reindeer sleigh, bringing us gifts during Christmas. The rumpy-dumpy, roly-poly, smiling Santa Claus in all red and white, charming us with an enigmatic smile through his long flowing beard. To be more precise, and as per Wikipedia, we all think that Santa Claus is a portly, jolly, white-bearded man, sometimes with spectacles, wearing a red coat with white fur collar and cuffs, white fur-cuffed red trousers, red hat with white fur, and black leather belt and boots, and carrying a bag full of gifts for children. Is it not what we all think when we think about Santa and Christmas? We are not looking at going over history of where Santa came from and where will he head back. Today, let's understand what are some great things that Santa has taught us without our knowledge, while he flew around every year with all the goodies in his big round bag. When we look at Santa, do we think about anything shabby, or do we imagine him impeccably dressed, smiling and always happy? By wearing such a look, Santa challenges us to be our best self all year long. He gives us a reason to be the best in every endeavor that we go through. Santa is fat, but does that deter him to perform his duties? For him, the only thing which matters is the love of children. His physical looks don't matter. In fact, it makes him look cute and adorable, and he is recognized for it. If it is looks that are pulling us down, it is time for us to decide whether our looks are playing an important part in our lives and helping us succeed. If not, it is time to introspect. Santa is equal for everyone. He visits the rich and the poor alike. His sleigh takes him to far-off places and to the least deserving as well. Santa doesn't care about how much you weigh, the color of your skin, where you live, or how much money you have. By doing this, he makes us aware of bringing equality among races, caste, creed, and religion. When Santa comes every year with his gifts, he wants us to understand what we want in life and ask for it. Santa fulfills our wishes. He acts like the flow of abundance that the universe is providing us unexpectedly. Santa teaches us to ask for whatever we want in life. Have you ever thought from where Santa gets his gifts? From where does he get the money to get all the gifts from? Santa tells us that he makes his gifts and never spends money as he doesn't have to buy them. His only wish is to bring us the gifts and the universe fulfills it for him. In the process, Santa shows us that money is not important when giving gifts to people. A gift can be as small as a smile or a candy also. And yes, have you ever seen Santa sad? There is always a smile on his face. Santa knows how to laugh and make it a regular part of his day. With his ho, 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 Merry Christmas chant, he only reminds us to keep laughing and smiling in whatever circumstance we face in our lives. He is filled with joy and lifts our spirits at the darkest of times. Santa always surrounds himself with friends who love and support him. He is never with people who envy him. When he is around, he creates an atmosphere of love all around him. People love him for all the love that he bestows, and thereby he teaches us to love everyone around us too. It is the world of charity. Have you seen Santa ask for money from anyone? Santa bestows gifts on every person without asking anything in return. Every year he gets back to the job that he loves best. Santa loves his work and doesn't do it for the money. He wants us to know that charity begins at home. He asks us to be good, yet he does not give blindly. He knows who is asking for what and gives to only those who wish for it to come their way. He listens to our requests and reads our letters. He shows us that we should listen to every person around us and respond to them in the best possible manner. One of the great things about Santa is that he does not ask for recognition. He does not crave for this, which we all do. Yet, he gets all the recognition in the world. He creates awe, which we all like and praise him for. There is no other person in this world who is recognized more than Santa today, and he gets this praise every year and for the whole year round. When we crave for something, we don't get it, but when we have a reason for the craving, we do. Ever thought how Santa gets to know where we live? Well, he's said to reach every child's house and give them their gifts. It only shows us that if we want, we can. If we know where to go, the how is just a matter of introspection and research. With his unwavering thought of coming back every year among us, Santa gives us a sense of hope and possibility, of a world which can keep surviving even when there are troubles in our lives. He shows us that we can get back at life every time we fall. We just have to keep the determination alive. He stands for hope in the minds of every child growing up. With how Santa interacts with every person on the planet, we understand what we sow, so we shall reap. He sows and spreads love and gets back the same thing in abundance. You do not always have to be in the limelight. After Christmas, Santa disappears completely and we can only see him during the next Christmas. His popularity does not matter to him, and every year he comes into the limelight and he shines brightly as ever. As Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Here are some lovely lines from the song. He knows when you are sleeping, he knows when you are awake, he knows if you have been bad or good, so be good for heaven's sake. It just might trigger feelings of guilt or shame. How positive is that? Or what about challenging the religious or not so religious experiences of Santa and what he represents? If you now know that Santa is coming to town this Christmas, have you thought about any facet of Santa Claus which you can learn from him this year too? Do you have a story with Santa which you can inspire others? We would love to know. If you want to know more about living a better life, read my book, Temple of Destiny. If this episode resonates with you on whatever platform you are on, take a quick minute and interact with us. If you are at Apple Podcast, press the subscribe button and give us a rating. If you are on Spotify, just click the follow button to continue the listenership with us. If you are on Anchor.fm, scroll down and leave us a message. If you liked this episode, do share it with your friends and loved ones. And yes, as always, live a life full of love and smiles. Live a better life. Thank you everybody. Till next time. Bye bye.